Montana, and we're coming to kick your ass. Hi there guys, I'm Boden, and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is day 2 of the big Project Stomper Thrash and Bash weekend. We're doing the final assembly on that. So we did the big lift yesterday, all kinds of things came together. We've got just tons of stuff going on today. It's huge. And look at this. The mailbox was packed today. So viewer mail may take a moment. Let's see what we got. This is from, wow, that in New Jersey. This is from Antone Ull in Manalapan, New Jersey. Yeah, it's flagged. I think it's flagged. Let's find out. I can only imagine where it's from. Good thing I brought a weapon today. It is flagged. That's a neat one. Army. Okay, it's an army flag. Doesn't look like an army flag. Maybe it's not our army. Oh, hang on, what do we got? This is neat. Never seen this one before.
Oh.
United States Army. That's cool. That's really cool. I've never seen that flag before. That's neat. All right, that's going up. We're going to do countries in one row, states along the walls, and now we're going to have a new thing for Army, because that's one I'll flag proudly. All right, this is donations care of the Geek Group. Doesn't say who. We got a flag. This is, it's a Minnesota flag. I wonder who sent that, Fred. This is most likely, it could be wrong. I'm sure that there are other people that live in the great state of Minnesota other than Brad Wilmot. Brad, your flag's too big.
I thought Texas
well, he's
was here.
blind. It's got to be a little big so he can see it. So that's all right. So that's from Brad, Minnesota. Thank you, sir. Wow, this is cool. We're going to have the most epic flag collection. This is what happens when geeks team up. Man, things happen. This one has Moose's name on it, which is kind of weird that somebody would send something to. Oh, I might have sent it. Hang on, what do we got? No, that's a receipt. That's a receipt. This is, oh! This is one that Moose ordered. Moose ordered a flag. That's kind of funny. I see two, which tells me it probably says Tudor, which would make it State of Michigan flag. Let's see. You gotta grab right spot here. Yep, that's State of Michigan flag. We got deer on the flag, we got deer on the road. It's a system. Michigan, where the men are men and the cows are unscared. You know, I never really looked at the state flag seal that much before, but is that a moose? Do we have a moose on our flag?
No, it's not supposed to be.
Are you sure it's not a moose?
Yeah,
that's a deer. That's the antlers give it away. That's a deer. That's a white-tailed deer with a brown tail, but that's a deer.
It's really cartoony for our flag too.
That is. I think that's a moose. I think there's a moose on our flag, and that's fitting because Moose ordered the flag, so that's cool. All right, what's this one?
We're gonna get hater mail, I know.
We're gonna get hate mail. Wait, I haven't gotten any comments on the Soviet flag yet. I really want to know if that's like the country Russia or like Russia.
I think there is another country that uses the sickle.
Hey, we got one from Florida. It's actually made out of recycled bikinis. For some reason, smells like old people and has a New York accent. Florida flag. I wonder if that came from Sundog. Which is the front? That's the front. I'm holding it half upside down. Okay. The seal of the state of Florida. Cool. I had no idea what the Florida flag would look like. Kind of smells like old people. And they fold things tiny in Florida. What the hell? I thought it was a flag. They
bubble wrapped your flag if it's a flag.
It's not a flag. It's... I got a letter about this. This is from Aaron Brandt. This is specifically for Mr. Kidwell because of a video we made a long time ago where Mr. Kidwell destroyed the cutters in his Gerber. And there's a story to that we're going to share in the blog. I'll hand this to Kidwell later on, and there'll be a story, but it's really fun, and you get to make fun of me. So those are always the best stories, when I do something really dumb. But I did something really dumb. That's how Mr. Kidwell broke his thing. This doesn't say. It just says Excelsior. There's a picture of the flag. I don't know this. Excelsior. It's New York, isn't it? Yeah, that's New York. That's got to be a state of New York. I think that's New York State. I could be wrong. It doesn't say. But I think that's New York State. Is she holding a Where's Waldo hat?
No.
What?
She is not.
Hang on. I got to look at this. I think that it says Excelsior, and I think that's New York State. Look at this. What is this? We have... Okay, that's Justice. Who is this? And why does she have a hat with blood on it? What? This, man, you get to learn some really cool stuff when you start studying flags. There's a crown with blood on it. Okay, so there's a bloody crown, and she's got
shield, yo.
A hat on a stick, and there's blood on the shield and blood on the sword. That's got to be New York, man. Nobody kicks ass like that. That's New York. That's cool. That's got to be New York State. I'm going to get 300 comments saying, it's not New York! It's Montana! And we're coming to kick your ass! Flag. It's a flag. Doesn't say who it's from. It's from a flag place. England? Or a colony? We've got like two. It's not an England flag. It's not an England flag.
Aussie is blue.
Yeah, Australia's blue. It's red. What's a colony that would have a red flag? It's Ontario.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Ontario. See, all my Canadian friends keep saying, we're not British, we're not British. Look at your flag and a Queen's on your money, you're British. We love Ontario though, it's cool. Vicky's from Ontario. Moose lived in Ontario for quite a while. We got a lot of friends in Ontario. Tommy House Studios, radiobash.com. I have no idea what this is. It feels like a flag. Did Radio Bash send us a flag? It's a flag. I have no idea who the flag is. Does it say anything? Oh, no, there's a note. All right, next one here. We're going to edit this a bit because it's a business letter. But it's from Tommy House Studios, radiobash.com. They host the GGR, our internet radio station. And they're doing all kinds of cool stuff. Shameless plug, make sure to tune into the GGR Friday and Saturday nights from 8 midnight for the late night dance party on the GGR. Also, find enclosed a 3-foot by 5-foot Alabama state flag for the MDH. So we'll set this aside for Moose, and we have an Alabama state flag, which is cool because that gives us the start of the list. That's an Alabama flag, which looks nothing at all like a Florida state flag. Really, you cannot see any kind of influence at all from the Florida flag that we just opened. It's from Alabama! One of these days, somebody commented in, so I should do this, that I should do a like redneck style equipment autopsy, which I think could be really cool. But yeah, howdy y'all to Bama. That's cool that we got. We're hosting our internet radio station out of Alabama. That's neat. My parents lived in Opp, Alabama. It's a real place. Google it. OP, Opp, Alabama. I think it's just OP, not even OPP, because there's way too many jokes with that. But my parents lived in Opp, Alabama. What is this? Check this out. This is from Jason Spriggs in Maryland. He sent us this. We'll black out his address, but it's cool. It's like canvas or something. It's weird. It's almost vellum. He sent us a Christmas card, I'm guessing. We sent out a lot of Christmas cards this year. Holiday fun, and there's houses. That's a horrible thing to say about Dave's. Yeah, oh man, I'm not reading that on the air. They're saying things about you, Dave. The internet, they hate you. What is this?
Box.
Jason Manley at Obsidian. Oh! Yes! Oh, God! Obsidian Vapor sent me goodies. Drugs! Yes, my nicotine has arrived. I quit smoking a year and a half ago and went to electronic cigarettes. I have since then experimented, oh God, that smells good. Tried just about every flavor of e-juice there is, every major company. They all have good things and bad things about them. And really the best I've found out there right now, and this changes all the time. This changes month to month, but my current favorite is Obsidian Vapor. You guys got to know about these guys, Obsidian Vapor. Now I found one other company that makes a better e-juice, but he only answers emails maybe once every 2 months, and his shipping times are just insane. So I've been trying like hell to work with the guy. He's a really cool guy, but he doesn't answer emails. And if you don't answer emails, I'm not going to buy things from you. Sorry, that's how this works. If you want to sell things, you have to answer emails. And I can't juggle because I need nicotine. I've been out of e-juice for like weeks out of e-juice. So now I have Mile High Menthol, Strawberry Menthol, and a third one that went somewhere else. So we'll find that and get into it. Also, I have a couple interesting flags that have come in. We have this one. These weren't mailed. These were donated by a member. We have a Japanese Imperial Battle Flag, which is just cool. I will not be turning this into a headband and making a really bad 80s music montage. There's the other bottle. You're the best around! Yeah, alright. And because you knew it was only a matter of time before some asshole did it, we have a pirate flag. This is not a Jolly Roger. A lot of people have made mention around the lab that this is Jolly Roger. It's not. A Jolly Roger is actually a very specific pirate flag. This is somebody else's pirate flag, and I don't know who. It's entirely possible it was designed by an angsty 16-year-old in 1981. But pirate flags are very distinctive, and if you want an interesting history lesson, go online and start reading about pirate flags and Jolly Roger, and everybody had their own. And there's definitely similar themes with skulls and bones and whatnot, but this is not a Jolly Roger. This, by the way, came from our very favorite smartass, Mr. Kidwell. So, we have a non-trivial amount of flags. We've got a giant donation of computers coming in today. We have to send Batman off in the big truck because they're talking about 2 Dantes full of stuff. You don't have to load anything. Forklift. It's easy. You're impressively stoic.
The problem is I have a dump run that day.
Okay, well, we'll send a couple guys with you. We'll bang out a dump run real quick, and then boom, you're up. That's not a big deal. What else do we have? Oh, I'll be talking about it later on, but I kind of started something that apparently grew legs, and that's pretty fun. We had a very close friend of the Geek Group got their iPad stolen, and I made a little video about it, and you've probably heard about that, but that's really cool. So I'm going to shoot a whole different video on that, and that'll go on the main channel soon. But yeah, that's the day. And real quick before we wrap, because he wandered into the room, Mr. Kidwell, come here, please. We got a present for you, and it comes with a story. Well, you have to tell the story.
Okay.
Okay, how are we on time? Are we cool?
We are at 6 minutes used, 4 minutes left.
Okay, well, we're going to start a new clip, and you get to tell the story when we come back. Okay, we're back.
Yes. Carbide cutters. Ooh, the right one.
Yes, they're the right ones to fit your thing because he watched it in a video. And yeah, they come with replacement screws and everything. They're from Gerber, who isn't a sponsor, but they should be.
Yes, they should do.
Now, you broke your carbide cutters in a very impressive way.
Yes.
With a story that results in my having been a moron. I thought you might want to share that story.
The end of the fish tape wound up going
Yeah,
into the box.
yeah.
And you blew the end of the fish tape
Yeah.
off, right?
Yeah.
So we had to cut a new clean end and bend it and all.
Okay, you suck at telling stories. All right, so the storyteller here and I were hanging out, working late into the night one day at the lab. This was back in Keizu, and we were pulling lines through conduit. And this was, God, I don't even remember what we were doing. We were setting up power for the recording studio or something. But we're doing a pull in a conduit run, and we hit a box that was hot. And a fish tape is, it's a big metal spring. Okay, it's a big long piece of spring steel.
Yes.
And the end has a little hoop in it, and you run it up the conduit, and you hook your wire on the end of it, you pull it back through, and you can pull your wires through the conduit. We'll do a video on how fish tapes work.
Yes.
Well, from time to time, in the normal course of doing such things, it is required that you will have to run a fish tape through a box that has existing electrical power in it. And this can be very dangerous, and you have to know what you're doing, and it's a whole thing. There's safety protocols, it's a whole process, and it's something that you try and avoid whenever possible, but every now and then, it has to happen. I did it, and while holding the fish tape and doing my thing, boom! And there's this big flash because the fish tape arced out, and it scared the hell out of me. And you're kind of expecting and you're prepared for it, but you never know if it's going to happen. It's very rare that it happens, and it was a thing. So in doing this, we now have to cut the fish tape off and start over. Well, a fish tape's made out of spring steel, which is really, really strong. It's heavy-duty stuff. I mean, it's designed where you can easily hang your whole weight on a fish tape. Mr. Kidwell, like it ain't squat, whips out his Gerber and his arm that's the size of my leg and just goes, boom! And cuts the fish tape off and bends a new end. He didn't heat it with a torch or anything, which is common practice. Normal, rational people, when they screw up their fish tape, and it happens, you heat it with a torch, you get it soft, you bend a little end on it, and so thing. No, none of that. Just with a Gerber, and he's got like things sticking out, and he just does it. And I'm watching this, freaking out. Because
I didn't understand.
I've had to do that with a torch and whatnot. And I'm just watching this like... So, yeah. It's kind of like the car door story, which you have to tell sometime for a blog. That'll be a thing. With the car doors?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
that's
channel
a bit of
bars.
it. Channel bar, okay. Well, I just remember doors.
Okay.
You worked in a car door factory at the time. Yeah, Kidwell's known for such things. It's kind of fun. So, yeah, that's the story of why he needs... new cutters.
You wanted me to cut it a second time so you could get a video of
Yeah. The first time he did it wasn't in a video.
I have a Gerber that takes these carbide inserts.
Do you have it out?
No, it's upstairs.
That's the big one.
Yes. But I put it, the first time I had it centered right in the middle of the cutter, and it cut fine. The second time there's a little notch on one corner, and I put it...
wire stripper.
Yeah, not for a carbide, but I had it off centered, so when I went to cut it, it shattered one of the triangles.
Yeah, he broke it.
Yeah,
that's how strong they are. He cut it and it shattered the cutting bit.
It still cut the tape the second time. It's just I destroyed the triangle at the same time.
It was cool. And that video went online. That's out there. That's how he knew about this. And Aaron Brandt, who's donated a ton of stuff, he's a really cool guy, and he's very involved with the group, saw that video and sent you cutters because he loves
Thank you very much. I'll be putting these in very shortly.
We can do a video of installing them.
We can do that.
All right, there.
Actually, we got to do the whole hack your Gerber.
Yeah, that's a whole video.
I think I got the tool.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that'll be a main channel video coming up. So those are for you. Have
Thank
fun.
you very much.
And now, look at this. We've got like 15 people just standing around. Okay, this is why we can't get anything accomplished. It's okay. I don't care. I'm in a good mood. I have drugs.
You have drugs.
Whereas-
Did you hear
where I
about
protect-
the mishap with the control panel last night?
No.
Okay, we got the control panel for Stomper all wired up.
It's having
And
a
it
good
looks-
day, Paul.
It's looking beautiful.
Just having a good day till you started talking.
Yep.
Strawberry.
We
and
got the industrial lights, and we looked on the back, and it says max 125 AC,
bacon. Yeah.
but that doesn't necessarily
That's the
mean...
button contact rating.
No, that's the rating of what bulb you could put in the thing.
They put 12-volt bulbs in it.
24-volt LED lamps,
Oh.
the expensive kind.
Oh, and you killed them all.
5
All
or
of them.
6 at least.
Done. Dead.
Yeah, so we got to go someplace and get some bayonet mount. It's a standard.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's easy. No problem. Where the hell are you going to go and get that today?
Maybe Kendall?
Kendall may have it. Oh, it is Friday. I keep feeling it's Saturday. All right, Kendall may have them.
Yeah.
Kendall may not. We'll see. All right. Well, God, that smells really good. Check that out. Get away from that. Strawberry menthol.
I'm
I
not
got.
fond of menthol.
Well, I'm a minty guy, and they make a lot of non-tobacco menthol flavors because I don't like tobacco-flavored e-juices. I quit smoking. I don't want tobacco anymore, and I can never remember if I like the Rocky Mountain or the Mile High. So I just order one of each, and then I'll figure it out, and then I'll say, hey, that's the one I like. Send me a bucket of it. I just need like a bucket, 5-gallon bucket with a vat. I need a vat. Yeah.
55-gallon drum.
The problem is you don't want to keep it that long. It does get icky.
stale?
After months and months and months, it gets just twiddly.
Picking up moisture from the air.
I don't know what it is, but it just gets weird after months. I had a couple bottles that were like a year old, and I tried like, oh god, whoa. So I get it fresh. So I usually get like 2 or 3 bottles this size, and that. Okay, here's my system. I carry an aliquot. There's your word of the day. An aliquot, which is a sample of a sampler.
Okay.
Okay. I carry 2 aliquot bottles in my little pouch with 2 extra batteries and the camera and all that jazz.
You got your stuff.
And I fill one with my day flavor, which is Cool Blast or Arctic Blast or Rocky Mountain Menthol or whatever. And I fill one with a different flavor that's usually really sweet.
Okay.
And just for when I'm like burned out on this, I go to that. And that's is 2 weeks.
That's 2
Yeah,
weeks.
1 week, that'll last me a whole week. Easy. That's a week. So in emergency I got 2 weeks, right? So these are 10 milliliters, that's a 30 milliliter, do the math. So I mean this is quite a while.
That's like months worth.
Yeah, this is easily a month. And I share, and I'm like, hey, you should try this, check this one out, and all that jazz. And then you've always got one friend who's like, dude, I'm out of juice, can you hook me up? And you're like, yeah, here, I got this. So, yeah, it's cool. And then we've got our very own, where the hell did he go? Enos, back here. That bastard, he makes his own e-juice. He does his own mixing, but he makes really freak show flavors. He's like, hey, I got possum, try some! And
Possum.
yeah, he made up a batch of like raspberry possum, beef jerky, teriyaki, oak, and I didn't know. So he's always in
Right now, this is mint and jasmine.
Yeah,
That's
see,
my flavor of the week.
Yeah, no, jasmine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I got some pumpernickel saffron. Come try it out. He's nuts with that shit. He's just, I don't know what's up. So, all right, that's the intro. You guys have fun. We're going to get to work, and I'm going to figure out why there's a Tesla coil sitting on the table. So we'll have more as it happens. Laura,
Dude,
what's up?
fixing my father-in-law's can crusher.
Okay.
I had actually had to have a fuse replaced, and when I did that, I lost the tray that went in it. I didn't remember what it looked like, so I came and I asked Joe Simon to give me a hand with this.
Oh, okay.
So he's like the dude. On
Oh,
this
Joe
sort
can
of
fix
thing.
anything.
Totally. So he helped me figure out how to make the little lip that went in here and how to bend the sides up so they look clean. And now he's helping me with this piece here to add some substance so when it goes in here. And
That's slick.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. I mean, for a simple piece of hardware, I think it's rocking.
Now you got to tell people who you are and where you're from and all that jazz, because you've got a cool story.
Oh,
You're not just a local member. You make a hike.
I'm from Chicago, and well, actually near Chicago in a town called Algonquin. And I've been coming out to see you guys for, 3 years now?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, and I donate equipment whenever I can. I'm infrastructure manager with a company near Chicago, and
She brings fun toys. Fun,
So,
Explosion-proof toys. Big fun.
so so it's been a lot of fun coming out here and doing fun things like this, and hanging out with Kidwell and you, and doing electrical crazy fun things.
Well, we're
So,
glad you came.
I'm glad I'm here, and I'm gonna be back.
And now your dad's happy.
My father-in-law.
Father-in-law, okay.
Yeah, he's in charge of can crushing and aluminum trading in.
Okay.
You know, when you're 83, you have to have something to do with yourself, and this is what he does. He likes to crush cans and collect money, and then he donates it to charity. So
That's cool.
yeah, it's very cool. So I wanted to help him out.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Rolling.
Mark! Alright guys, time is 15:44 hours. I just got back from doing errands. We had to get the lights for the guys. Hey Steve! Come here a minute. Okay. Our very good friend Matt at Bolt Depot. This didn't come from Bolt Depot corporate. This came from Matt personally.
Okay.
He made a donation that allowed us to order something that I got specifically for you and your project. Security. How many cameras do you need? There's 18 of them right there.
We'll need more.
We will need more, but this is a hell of a start.
This
so
is a
we're gonna,
wonderful
and
start.
now I did something different. When I ordered these, I got us a dozen of the co-stars we've been using,
Okay.
and I bought a 6-pack of a different model just to see, just because I'm like, we'll do it as an experiment. 'Cause
Okay.
we're experimentalists.
we
I
are.
got you a half dozen of these, so you have 18 cameras total.
Okay. 2 different styles.
Two different styles.
Like a beam clamp on it.
They do. They have a bit of a beam clamp, but it's just a different brand, different model of camera.
Yep.
I figured I'd let you give them a shot. But the other ones, there's a dozen of the co-stars that we're used to, the ones you know
Okay.
and love. They're all auto iris. They're all color.
Wonderful.
Every camera I'm buying is auto iris and color. But I got 18, which gives us enough to definitely fill the blue cherry.
Yep.
We should at this point have damn near enough cameras to fill 2 of those.
We're really close, I think.
All right, we're almost done with the main blue cherry installation for the first card.
Okay.
And once we do that, I'm going to do some videos for them.
Okay.
And then I'll ask them very sweetly if they'll send us another one. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to be so happy with the video that they'll be like, yes, this is an awesome project and we want to support it, and rah, rah, rah. So, yeah. But there's your cameras. We got another box now. I'm going to check this real quick. If this is what I think it is, Moose was making mention about a gentleman, because this has Moose's name on it, but this had Moose's name on it, and I knew what it was. So, a gentleman, yes, this is a donation, so this isn't something Moose ordered. Who's it from? I don't know, but Moose does, and I'll ask her about it. Thank you, sir. There was a gentleman who bought a bunch of stuff on our Amazon wish list,
Okay.
which is something that I'm just starting to get into because so many people have asked us for a wish list of things.
And we
that
now
they
have
can
an
start-
Amazon wish list.
We have an Amazon wish list, and we're just starting to build it. Moose put a bunch of stuff on there. I'm going to go through, start sending me links of stuff on Amazon that we need, and I'll put it on a wish list for people to find. But we got another box of Cat 5. Thank you, sir. There's a lot more stuff coming. If it's the guy I think it is, he bought us like a sander and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wow.
So it's really cool. Yeah. All right, so you and I have to put cameras together.
Cameras
All right. You guys have fun. Well, Mars, it happens.
Jeremy, you're famous on the internet.
Yay!
Yay! Hey, did you fix the tool changer thing? Yeah? Can I see it?
Well, he's running stuff now.
What are you guys doing over here?
Andrew is making himself a nameplate for it.
Hello.
And it's his first time doing this kind of stuff. So.
Oh, so you're teaching people how to use
And
the
Moose
SI?
has me teaching him how to do this stuff.
Cool.
I'm a terrible teacher. Yeah, I'm just forgetting a lot of the stuff that
He's
when you're
setting tool
new.
offset right now?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
setting. We had an issue with the wood was a little bit off,
Okay.
so it didn't quite carve his little symbol. So
Well, when you
We're
get a
gonna
chance, I
reset
want to see a tool change. We haven't seen that thing do a tool change
We'll
yet.
do that in a little bit.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
What are you doing over here?
I am making yet another Stomper part.
Yet another Stomper part.
I don't know what it is that it is, but I'm making holes.
You're making holes. Okay, cool. Steve's happy. He's got 18 new cameras to play with. We just got a box full of security
New
cameras. You
phone!
got a phone!
New phone! And
Yay!
you're not gonna fucking follow this, but I just got the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. That's gonna be my night after this.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's got to be thrilling in your world.
Actually, it's widely regarded as one of the best video games. Yeah, pretty much. It's also known as the cutscene in the game because the latest and last game had I think it was 90 minutes of just one cutscene. So
I don't know what a cutscene is, so.
it's in between like playtime. It's like the video that plays to like move along story.
Okay.
90 minutes.
90 minutes?
90 minutes.
That's a movie, dude.
That's the beginning of the game. It's 90 minutes before you move your character.
You can skip that though, right?
No, not the first time you play through it. But you play these games for the story.
Man. All right, gentlemen.
We need a new e-stop.
Why?
Because this one sucks, that's why.
Well, thankfully, I have a box full of them. That's
Fine,
a standard.
find
No problem.
Good, do that
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going.
You're standing there videoing me. Go.
You're pretty. You're a pretty, pretty man. I can't fight this feeling anymore. Yeah. All right. What?
Shit, I was
What?
just about to chime in
What?
and then I forgot the words.
God, you're lame. So lame. Batman! I need you for a minute. You know how we have a whole bunch of those Allen Bradley e-stop switches, the big red ones?
Like the,
I need
like the one on,
like the one, yeah. They're all the same. We got a boatload of them.
know.
They were in a rotobin.
they weren't in a roto.
They were in the rotobin.
Well, in like Kalamazoo.
No, down in the basement.
No, they're not anymore. We took
them out.
The rotobins became electrical and plumbing.
Okay.
And those, I don't ever remember putting them into a rotobin.
Can you find some, please?
Yeah, I'll try.
Kidwell's getting twitchy, and you know, senile agitation.
Because we're in demolition, because they're buried in the closet in the computer lab. That's why I haven't been. Or else I would have brought the whole tote up and be like, Merry Christmas, Alan Bradley shit. Here we have, you know.
Can you go dig in, please? I just need a few. What? Shut up, old man, or I'm gonna put you in a state-run home. You can wait a minute. I'm fixing something. Can you go, please? This is my day. He needs an e-stop switch or Thorazine. Come back with either. I'm really either way is totally acceptable. What do you got? It's pretty. What?
It's a little terrifying.
Is he the clamp for vibration control?
Sometimes.
Get your spindle speed up.
Jeremy said to go low. I was listening to Jeremy.
Jeremy don't know. What the hell does he know about CNC? What the hell does Jeremy know about CNC? He don't know what he's talking about. Why do you have your spindle speed so low? Oh, okay, it's a harmonic thing. I sped it up. And it seems, I'll just hold it. Yeah, if it gets a harmonic, I'll tweak it out, but I'll just hold it.
I'm so sick of people telling me if you just listen to it.
Yeah, yeah. Moose can't just listen to it. She's deaf, dude.
Really?
Yeah, this is a lot more interesting if you're not cutting air. Yeah, Moose is deaf. She's deaf in one ear. Yeah, she's mostly deaf. And she's deaf in one ear and she don't listen out of the other.
So we tried drilling this out with the one drill.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want to take the time to take it out so you can mill it. And I'm like, okay, well this is the drill we have. You'll notice it's in the mill now.
It's in the mill. It's milling. It's the excitement that is my day.
Well, it's a lot more exciting than me going, hey, we broke the drill.
I gotta ask, what the hell is it with your program? Why don't you just do helical interpolation, set your outer diameter, and go? Just cut a helix.
Because that would require me to concentrate while I made sure I programmed it right. And today I've been having people come at me every 30 seconds, so I just told the computer what to do.
Okay, because, wow. World's most inefficient program.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be efficient, we're just making a hole.
And I'm going to make another hole slightly different time.
Okay.
It's actually not that bad.
Alright, well, here. Alright, well, you have fun. Just, if it starts making, well, Jeff, if it starts making a bad sound, reach in and just hold that.
Well, I can
And-
tell because the chips start bouncing sometimes.
Yeah, if it starts to dance a lot, like a little dancing like that is okay, but if they start leaving,
I know.
just pinch the end, it'll be okay. Alright.
You want to see it do tool change?
Yeah, I want to see it do a tool change. That'd be cool. Yay! Oh, and there's a little transistor.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of the
That's
cool
my new
kids.
nameplate for work.
Hey, that's badass. And that's made from a piece of our old floor.
Correct.
See, you've got history there. All right. All right, now let's see you do a tilt change.
You're in the door.
Oh, I'm in the door. There you go. Ba-doom! There's no tool. Did you take off the little doors on the bottom or something?
Yeah.
Is that the official Haas solution or is that your solution?
This is basically a prototype. The new ones don't have doors on there, so you must have
Really?
got one that was like they were testing doors.
I was told that these 3 machines came from a private collector, a private collection from like, it was like Gene Haas's personal thing or some weird thing like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't been able to dig any information up on doors. So
it's a factory.
The other one I looked at, I looked underneath and it didn't have doors. So
that's cool. Well, we have very special Haas machines.
Yeah, and I kept the doors and stuff, and I'm still digging into it.
All right. Well, it works without them. I'm not complaining. Now we need to get more tool holders. That's excellent.
And like, he just spent an hour making.
Watch your hands. Spend my whole day telling people not to hurt themselves. What?
Blueberry lemonade.
Yay! Hey Joe.
Yes, sir.
You gotta show him the thing you fixed for Vicky. She'll be happy.
Okay.
She watches the blogs.
Somebody else messed up.
Hi, Vicky.
Can. Where did it go? There it is. Made a little wood form. Let me pull these out so they don't fall. Evidently she dropped it when it was full of bread because it was quite a invert.
Okay.
And somebody had tapped on it before. It's got a little booger on there and you can see a little hammer mark there.
Okay.
But I just made a wood form.
How's the inside look? Like, is it
Yeah,
in
not
good
bad.
shape? Oh yeah, that'll work fine. Excellent.
It's just got one little nick. From
Joe Simon fixes anything, including bread makers for Vicky.
And so I just stopped. I could have made it better, but
No, that's
you're
fine.
Just going in circles there.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Notice today, he's not wearing a flannel shirt. It does happen. He owns more than one shirt. Oh, there's people. What's up?
Brought my brother along.
Okay.
The only day he can come out.
Okay. Dog says he's cool.
Yeah.
The dog's in charge of human resources. Our system is if the dog don't like you, odds are nobody else will either.
Nice dog. Whose dog is it?
It's Omni. She's my dog officially, but she's everybody. She works here. She's a people too.
Nice dog.
So you're here to get a tour around and see what's up?
Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, get a tour. He can show you a lot of stuff.
Would you be able to show him?
Yeah, I can run high voltage for him. Cool.
I have power on the light. Is the light on?
No. It's not.
This light is not on.
No, that light is on. The one above it is not. And I got it out right now.
A moment.
I'm checking it.
You got the light out?
Yeah, I just took
the top light.
The top row light is out, so I can check the bulb, and it's good. So I'm putting it back in, and I'm hitting the button, and nothing happens.
Hold on. Press and hold the button.
Pressing and holding the button.
I want Chris to give me permission.
Continue to press and hold the button.
I am pressing and holding it.
You got 120 volts on the back side of that light.
Derp. Check the neutral.
All right. What do you need?
This bar is slightly aiming this way, so when I mount this, if you stand here, it goes. And I know
All
it's
right.
just a beta version, but it don't look right.
Well, what do you want to do to fix it?
I want to either take this and bend it, or we can move all the capacitors. They're tight here and gaps here. I don't know if we.
Yeah, you can move all the caps. Can you please not move all the caps until I put? There's going to be a time.
That's what
they're polishing the bar right now. Let me get the bar polished, and once there's 2 sidebars and the middle bar all bolted down, then you can shift the caps anywhere you want.
Okay, but we
Totally
can't
cool.
we can't mount that till that because this all has to be lined up. Otherwise, it won't get a good contact.
All right, what can we work on in the meantime?
We should be able to put the sleeve through here.
Okay.
Well, no, because that moves everything.
It does.
I guess we
Everything
just have
moves.
to do that.
All right, I got one you can do in the meantime. These wires have the big bulldog clamps on the end. I need one of these clamps mounted over on this rail, I think, and I need one mounted here. So you need to be able to get one of those mounted to this right here.
Yep.
Because that's going to be your positive feed
I
coming
drilled
out.
the bolt hole out already. I
Okay.
just got to clean up underneath it.
Yep, there's your thing you can do, because she'll be done in like 10 minutes on that, and then we can move the caps. No pressure, but everything's now waiting on you guys.
Awesome.
So you gotta hurry on this particular bar. Alright, thank you. No pressure though, it's totally cool.
We're pushed in and you're getting nothing right now?
Correct. Absolutely. Yes. Affirmative.
Why is it strobing?
This is floating. This is not connected to anything yet, so it's not.
Oh, right.
What?
The light on the e-stop don't work for right now. you've modified the e-stop so much that now it doesn't make the second set of contacts.
Lol. Nice. Okay, whatever. It e-stops. It disables the system. That's what it's supposed to do.
It does what it does.
It's just floating. Has anybody seen Steve?
Which one?
Which Steve?
Engineer Steve.
Briefly, about 10,
All right.
15 minutes ago.
I was just wondering if he's working on cameras or what. I'm gonna see if I can find him. All right, so Superman wanted to try the contest again. What's his time?
About 20 seconds.
20 seconds left on the clock. He's got 10 minutes total. He's got 20 seconds left to get out of it.
Time.
That's not 20 seconds.
What do you got?
He's not using a stopwatch though. He's just looking at when the.
I'm gonna say he did it. He did it. It took him. Wow. Wow. He's there.
No, he's got it.
That was buckled properly by me. It was by the numbers. Superman has beaten the straitjacket. Superman beat the straitjacket. Joey Domina beat the straitjacket, and wow, am I impressed.
On a second.
That was hard. Yeah, it took it. He was like, I got this. He tried it again. I'm impressed, sir. That is awesome.
I only made progress in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you did it, and it took you 8 minutes to get into the right position. That's awesome. All right, we'll have more as it happens. If you want to try the straitjacket contest here at the Geek Group Labs, first you have to be able to fit into it. But $5 gets you 10 minutes. If you beat it in 10 minutes, you win $100. Boom. What you making, Moose?
I'm not sure yet.
You're just making round tree at this point?
At this point,
How'd your bowl turn out? Hey, that's cool looking.
yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm
And
gonna.
this is bark on the outside.
That is bark. Yeah.
Like you can see from the end. That's neat.
I'm gonna put it in the mail in a few minutes.
So you made a new friend,
I did. We got a new sponsor, NC Plot.
NC Plot.
Yep.
What do they do?
They make a G-code editor.
Okay.
So it's you don't write new G-code with it, but you can import it, and it gives you a visual representation of the G-code.
Okay.
So somebody in California can send me code to put on our machine, and I can check it before putting it in the machine. And you can alter it, you can change it with a different post processor, you can do things like flip, reverse, change the heights and stuff. So you can do a lot of manipulation and safety checks. It's really awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, and this was cool because I was familiar with the program, and then they emailed us and said they heard about us and thought we were awesome.
Cool.
So it was very exciting.
Well, excellent. Well, welcome to NC Plot, our newest sponsor.
And they're very inexpensive.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's $300 and it's worth everything.
So this is something that everybody with the CNC machine should have.
They really should, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys. That's awesome. All right, check it out, guys. That's before, right there. And that's after.
Watch it, watch it from the top to tell me when it's straight.
Oh, okay. All right, keep going.
Too far?
No, not too far. You need to move. Come over here and look at the front. I got a big gap here and a little gap here. You're a little bit too far on the angle, but you've got a much smaller gap on this side.
Though, right?
Yeah, it'll be hidden.
But this view you can see.
Yeah.
This is what matters.
Okay, so you want this line straight, not even, is what you're going for.
I want this bar to be straight so that it doesn't look funky when you're standing.
Then
here.
move your end that way, about an eighth.
The back of it towards me, an 8?
Yeah. Here, Jeremy, sight down that line. You can see it. I'll look down this side. Stop.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. That's about it.
That's a lot closer.
All right, that's good enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're mounting this.
Yep. Now we're gonna mount this, and then it'll be ready to start mounting the lever.
Cool. Now you're not gonna move these anymore. I can take this rail and polish it.
It's ready to go.
All right. Cool. Yay! That's cool, Moose. Excellent.
Soft edges and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some caulk, please. And I need one little hole over, like, about here. I need like a 1/4 inch hole, please.
That's a 1/4 inch, right?
That's 1/4 inch, yeah. I just need something I can put a piece of rope through.
Can I get in here for 10 seconds here?
Sure can. Oh. Pull it off.
Like right here?
Yeah, right about there is good.
It's gonna hit the lights.
Is it? Yeah, it is. There. There you go.
Okay.
And where they go?
The cap, I think he was just gonna let it.
That terminal and that terminal.
Remember what?
I remember endoplasmic reticulum.
We need another cart.
It's like the large intestine for itself.
You and you. And that yellow and blue table over there, can we bring that over here? It's a shelf space.
All right. From that screw,
Okay.
it goes to, first off, whenever we get our dump solenoid, it's going to go between that screw and that screw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's where it goes.
You're gonna dump all that power into those.
No. I'm going through those.
Where would you?
Oh, okay.
From this screw, okay, from this screw you go down to the ground rail.
Okay.
Okay. From this screw you go to one end, from there to the other, from there to the positive rail.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Now you can pick up the positive rail wherever you want.
So how are we mounting these? Are there like clips or something that these mount into, or is there like a thing?
I have no idea.
Is this is electrically connected to?
That ring, the whole end cap is electrically connected to the resistor. You can see where it's soldered in right there. We had put like a number 10
What if we have Moose make us a couple of neoprene blocks or something that are the diameter of this material that clamp over top of it, and they sit just like this on some neoprene blocks that we can mount whichever way.
I'm not certain what the temperature of the stuff is going to do.
Oh, well, that won't work.
Can't be metal.
Can't be metal. It might melt plastic.
Might melt plastic.
Burn wood.
Now, we had...
RTV.
What's RTV?
Room temperature vulcanization silicone.
All right, what we had originally done for the microwave was that red panel. So we,
Yeah, I remember the red panel. Where's the red panel?
probably in the high voltage lab.
I have this bolt?
I can go look.
Because that's the same as
That's
that.
where, but I mean, we could mount those on the end here vertically. I mean, from there you could run the wire down to one end, come back up, and then hit the positive rail.
I don't think he wants to be outside this plastic. And he doesn't want to be down in here with the resistors.
Yeah, I don't want anything down in the high voltage area.
The resistors are high voltage.
How high?
All
Are
of
they
it.
full voltage?
The output end of it is full voltage.
Yeah, but if you look in here, the clearances are getting tight as it is.
Okay.
Okay, we need the red board. Let's go get the red
Let's go
board.
get the red board. That's a safe thing to use.
I mean, if that's what they were mounted on, then it stands to reason they can mount back to it.
Technically, no, that's not what they were mounted on. They
Okay.
weren't mounted before. They were hanging in free space.
All right, well,
I think he means like originally.
let's go back to original hardware.
What?
All right, so time is 1935 hours, and let me show you what we got. We've got, this is stuff, it's just setting together right now. We still got to work out interference and stuff like that for proper high voltage clearances, because this is too close. But understand, these are at the same potential, that's the switch. But we don't want this too close or it'll self-trigger early, and that would be bad. So you got to push that down, now pull it back. There you go. Here's our containment. We got to trim these back, but the wires are there. They're right at the end of each of these. And there's the pipe here, then another layer of pipe, then another layer of pipe. So there's 3 layers of Schedule 40 pipe, and that's our bushing insulation going through the concrete. And these all telescope, and it's a nice slip fit, so that worked out really, really well. And it lets us undock it pretty easily. So we've built, where's the disc? Is that, oh, that's drying overnight. All right, we've got, this is our disc here, and there's a lot of caulk involved there, but that's the pre-filter there. This will sit on the bottom, and we can drain the sand out through a plug without having to pull the disc. If we want to pull the disc, there's a piece of rope on the disc, and we can just pop that. So this is a lot of caulk, is what this is, and it's a big mess. Add more caulk to that. And overnight, set that right under the heat, and it'll just bake it. You'll just set it right on the floor under the heater, and it'll just bake it all night long. So, because I've pulled that apart like 3 times. Right. We've got our containment lid in place. We got the banjo in place. We've got 2 out of 3 of the rods are ground and polished and all that. This one's going to get cut off here. This one got cut off here because it was sticking out like to here, and I wasn't comfortable with that. So that one's already gone. We've got this mounted here, and it works. So that's our actuator. We're going to make a new dog bone tomorrow because this is too floppity. So we're going to make a solid piece of aluminum here, and that'll be our actuator. Show them what you did, Kidwell.
What did I do?
What is that?
We did the
yeah, show them the box.
pad.
Show them the box.
We did the control pad, yes. Okay,
That's pretty. And it's made of diamond plate.
Yes, always a plus.
Yep.
We have our schematic, which hasn't really changed all that much since we
Here, we'll give people an update, though.
All right. We have a counter to count the number of firings, and this was going to be at the unit. We moved it over into the control cabinet.
Okay.
And that's this guy right down here. And you can put a zip tie through there to keep people from hitting the reset.
Cool.
So once we get it set and reel, we can get it so that we'll count the number of times it's been fired. Let's see. It's very similar to Thumper. We added an E-stop. We got a switch to turn it on so that when it's off, we're dumping, and when it's on, we're armed. When you turn this switch on, this light will come on. We have an E-stop. If the E-stop is pushed in, the light will be on. When you pull it out, the light will be off, and then this light will come on, meaning the system's all safe and ready to go.
Okay.
You select charge. This light will come on telling you you're ready to charge. You press, and then this light will come on telling you that you are charging.
Okay.
When you've charged up to your voltage, which will be displayed down here, we switch over to fire.
Will it stop at the predetermined voltage?
No, it won't stop at the predetermined voltage. We don't have any intelligence along those lines.
Okay, and you have to hold it the whole time while it's charging.
You have to hold it the whole time while it's charging. You flip over to fire. The green light here will come on to fire. You press this, and this here is actually going to be tied into a set of contacts on that big actuator over there.
Okay.
So when it transitions, it'll close the contacts there, and it'll feed back to a wire here
and then
to
the
light
light will
this
come on.
light. So
okay.
it'll let you know that the contacts are closed. Another thing we have, there's the other solenoid on the actuator to open the contacts.
Yeah.
That will fire when we put it on to charge. When it flips over to charge this way, it opens the actuator.
Okay.
And there's a momentary, micro switches on the actuator.
Yeah.
So that when it transitions, it breaks the circuit, so it doesn't hold power on or off.
Okay.
So that way, when we put charge, we can fire the open actuator, it will fire, and then the contact out there will break the circuit so it's not holding constantly all while you're doing charging.
Cool.
That, and we added the foot pedal, which is in
Oh yeah, and we added a foot pedal. We found a foot pedal. So we put that in series. Basically, you hold the fire button here, and that arms the foot pedal just like on Thumper.
Excellent. Excellent. Now let's show them inside.
Okay, on the
we got
inside,
proper strain relief and everything out here. A lot of ugly wiring.
We don't have zip ties yet.
Okay.
But this is our cable that'll go to the other cabinet. This is the foot switch coming in right here. We have, this will be zip tied and made look pretty. But here's our Allen Bradley switches and whatnot.
Cool.
And this is made 100% from donated material.
Yep, totally donated parts.
Was the diamond plate donated?
The diamond plate was a piece of scrap from when I did the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
So we paid for that.
Yeah, we paid for that. But everything else is
Everything else is donated parts, even the box. Cool. And the dog is supervising. What are you doing? You killed the seal! You killed the seal! You don't eat that. It's bad. No more seal. We'll get you a new one. We got a box of like 20 of them. Watch, Omni Seal tomorrow will be back and nice and bright and white, and she don't know, and she's happy, so it's all good. No touch.
So, Batman, can I get some 5-inch long PVC spacers to get resistors?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
You got to show them what you did today.
I put cameras on walls.
Yeah, I know. Show them where.
All right.
You want to start in here?
Sure, we'll start.
We're in here.
We're in here. So I mounted the camera over in VSL.
There's one here. We got to get closer. They can't see it. There's the one up there. That's a new one.
That's a new one. That's going to watch the main overhead garage door.
Okay, and we've got
the one down by
all the Haas cameras. Now, are these all color auto iris cameras now?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's the new one back there.
The one back there. I need to get the forklift to get the one up top.
Okay. There's a new one there. There's a new one there. Back there. What else do we got? We have other rooms.
We have other rooms. We have one over in the Bolt Depot now.
Okay.
So we'll have
watch the Bolt Depot live.
Exciting video there.
Thrilling stuff.
Fasteners.
Thrilling stuff. Look, he's getting a quarter 20. Oh, it's one of the black ones.
Yeah.
There it is. There's a camera up there.
And that'll watch anyone coming through here, and it'll have a decent view of the bolt racks.
All right, and then we've got some in here.
We've got one down in wood
We
shop.
go through the catacombs, way back in here in the dark, and then we come out over here, and we're in the wood shop. Bright, and there's one up there on the wall. Ta-da! All right, where's the next one?
Out this way.
Ow! Watch your toes.
And the last one's right there.
Boom!
So that'll watch anyone coming through here.
Okay.
Oh, and that's right. There's one more down in the roto bin room.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I gotta get that drill back downstairs to Dave as well. Right up in the corner there. So.
Excellent. And we'll start getting these wired up tomorrow?
Yep.
Cool. Well, good job, Steve. That's excellent. That's a lot of cameras deployed. How many is that total?
I think that's, well, I physically mounted about 10 or so. I hung brackets for 6 or 7.
Okay.
So
we've still got plenty left to mount.
We've got 8, 9, 10, 9 or 10 more to mount.
All right.
Or somewhere around there. I would like to save a handful of those for the basement.
Oh, totally.
So.
Well, don't save them. Get them deployed into places that they're needed most. Start with the highest priority places to watch.
Correct.
I'll just keep getting more cameras because there's people out there right now that want to donate more cameras.
All right.
So, we just got 18. That'll keep us busy for a while. Yeah, we need balance, guys. We really need balance. Each one of these cameras needs 2. So, it's a thing. All right, so that's the day. Dog says it's time to go home. And I'm starving. So, you guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. You're not. I still did not talk about the speakers or the layout. It's been insane. I haven't had 5 minutes to sit still today. So, I promise I'll talk about it. I got viewer mail stuff to answer. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I'll try and get in tomorrow, but it's a thrash and bash weekend. There's stuff to get done. There's people hanging out, doing stuff, and these guys are going to be here for hours. So tomorrow, if all goes well, we're going to test fire this. That's the plan. Tomorrow is the inaugural test firing. We could shrink a quarter tomorrow. All right, so that's the day. We got it. It's cool. It's rocking. This is ready to go. We will be back tomorrow with a lot more high-tech, high-voltage fun. This is going to be working tomorrow. We are going to crush quarters in the next 24 hours. We are so close. So very close. They're going to work on lacing up control circuitry tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be in to finish that and get this all properly located. It's gonna sit just about like that, though. That's about the system. So you have a lot of terminating to do.
Yeah.
You're all limp and floppy like Mr. Kidwell.
It's not out.
All right, so tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow's the day.
All right, everybody is welcome to come down and join us. If you're watching this on the internet, that means it's the day. Right now, it's Friday the 30th. So 31st, New Year's Eve, we're crushing quarters. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. You're not, and that's Paul Kidwell. We'll have more fun and excitement for you tomorrow.